The Short Combat Accuracy Test, or SCAT, from Rangemaster is a 20-round exercise, shot at 5, 7, and 10 yards. It includes presentations from concealment, ready position starts, dominant and non-dominant hand-only shooting, some recoil management aspects, and a fairly stringent accuracy scoring requirement. Trick's pretty simple. On the Rangemaster Q target, the head and center chest circle are worth 5 points, the outer circle in the chest worth 4, and anything above the belt line but inside the silhouette's worth 2 points. For my personal use, I prefer the shootsteel.com target, but I keep all the scoring values the same. Scoring's actually pretty simple on the score sheet. Shoot each string, record the time, total the final time and the total points, divide the total points by the time for a hit factor, multiplied by 20 for an overall score. By design, 4 of the 7 strings scored in the SCAT start from a ready position. This gives us an opportunity to not only test from concealment, but also traditional and non-traditional ready positions. A low ready position where no portion of the target or threat is covered with the muzzle, or perhaps a high ready or a compressed high ready position are two of the more common ready position starts. By design, position Sul is not a ready position. It's very often mistaught, misunderstood, but it was a position designed and intended to be used to allow us to avert the muzzle so we didn't have to point it at people that shouldn't have muzzles pointed at. But I would submit that if our defensive handgun is out of the holster, that it is also a form of a ready position, or we probably should have safely stored that handgun back in the holster. Temple index is another one of those positions that gets a lot of hate sometimes, mostly from a lack of understanding. It's not a position for everything, but for some things it's a very appropriate safety-like position. And once again, I would submit that if the gun's out of the holster in that defensive setting, that it also has to be considered a form of a ready position, and we need to be able to bring that gun back into the engagement as quickly as possible. Rangemaster firearms training has long been considered the gold standard in defensive firearms training. The opinions reflected about start positions or ready positions in this video are my opinions. Thumb pectoral index, or TPI, most currently is being taught as a weapon retention position. To be able to anchor the gun against the body, control where the muzzle is pointed in that close engagement. But I would also submit that historically it's been taught as a muzzle averting position, a way to anchor the gun for those settings where extreme or rapid movement might have been required and important that we control the muzzle. I think very often we could find positions that are not ready positions in some environments, but are very suitable ready positions in other environments. When we find exercises, drills, or tests like the SCAT, where it says we start from a ready, it gives us the opportunity to practice from lots of different start positions. Even holster ready is very likely in some settings. Gun exposed, still in the holster, hand on the gun, having already formed that master grip, might be a suitable ready position.